If you have a Fuji X series camera and you are thinking about a standard zoom, a fast standard zoom, I would highly recommend this 18 to 55 2.8 it's very, very impressive. It's amazing actually. On comparison with friends, the difference in image quality between this and the fixed 2.8, you are splitting hairs really, and no way anyone would ever know the difference in real life photos. Yes, at the 55 end, the slight difference in bokeh might give it away in direct comparison, but there again, you don't buy this to use it as solely as a portrait lens. It's an all-rounder. It's something you put on your camera when you're on walkabout, on holiday, etc. If you are mad about bokeh, then you would have the 50, you would have the 56 1.2 when you're taking portraits, or a fast 50 or 55 or 58mm lens. You wouldn't be using this, but this is very, very good. They do, as I said, they do make a fixed 2.8, but for me, I wouldn't consider that, not for Fuji. Firstly, it's just totally out of balance with the camera. The cameras have become significantly smaller. This is so much smaller than a Nikon DSLR, but it has just enough to not feel like a toy. It feels substantial. It's very good. But even though the cameras can be made smaller, the laws of physics that apply to light and the control of light cannot be changed, and therefore, no matter how much smaller you make the body, unless you make the sensor smaller or the lens is going to allow in less light, the lens will still be the same size. So the 16 to 55, being a fixed 2.8, is the same size as a 2.8 standard zoom that would go on a DSLR. On this body, it's ridiculous. It's not balanced, it's too big. Yes, I know some people use it for professional use, for weddings, etc. For myself, I think that it's pointless moving to mirrorless if you're going to put massive lens on. The whole point is to downsize a little. And for me, in a situation, professional situation, if I'm doing a wedding, if I were going to be using Fuji's, I would go with the 23 and a 56 primes, 1.4 primes, because that way I get the best of everything. I get the highest image quality and the maximum low light capability, and at the 56 end I've got the opportunity to really go for a shallow depth of field. But for a walkabout lens, this is amazing. It's got optical stabilization on it, which is good for video. It's very quiet, it's very well built, it feels a very high quality, and it's a small size. It's not very big at all. So realistically, if you're going away and if you're just going for a cabin bag, literally this and a couple of other lenses can go in your pockets, so you don't have to use up your 10 kilos with your camera gear anymore, which is a big thing for those of us who travel a lot. I would highly recommend this, definitely as a walkabout lens. So that's the 18 to 55 2.8 to f4.